Discover the same other whilst under the cover, creeping, seeping, peeping, covert operations, my teenage fascinations, awkward altercations with non-queer populations, sensations that taught me, if ever they caught me, side cautiously deliberately blur their words that infer derogatory slur. I got very clever at seeing without being seen. I spent longer looking at George Michael than learning his lyrics. I smuggled copies of Daytimes into my room just to see guys like me. Those gay kissing scenes on TV, my dad trying to hide his discomfort, and sometimes not. At school, the artist she taught me all turned out to be queer. Did my teacher know something about me, my teacher, Miss Cavalier, now so obviously glaring, my love of Keith Haring and Robert Mapplethorpe's men, black, erotic and daring. Yet, this was the 90s, a time when gay men were perceived. They all have AIDS, many straight folks believed. Maybe that's why I didn't fully inquire in the artist she taught me, for fear of the fire. Chelsea versus Arsenal. Dad watched the match and I watched the players. Dad remembers the midfielder's tackle. Oh, I remember the midfielder's tackle. Dad remembers the midfielder being shown the red card, as I remember the midfielder's red jockstrap showing. Dad remembers listening to hear who will next play against Chelsea, and I remember listening to Imagine the Midfielder. Brighton, my first gay pub, Queen's Arms, George Street, where I learnt bears and cubs don't just live in the forest. Their heart aflutter, my legs were like mush, the street was George, my teenage crush. Here's where I learnt, bigger the fish, bigger the tackle. A source of frustration was high school sex education. My elderly teacher, although terribly kind, was not well prepared for a teenager's mind. After several dates by a packet of mates, machines in most gents, you just need confidence, 3 for 99 pence. Andrew, this condom, roll it down this banana. I can hear giggles from someone. Is that you, Pollyanna? Andrew struggled at first to get the sheath on. Miss, Jason shouted, Andrew's nana is 2 inches long. Well, it's the angle of the dangle, Miss quickly replied, pointing to an OHP of where to stick it inside. The default is hetero, but what about gay? I had a burning question for Miss, but never dare say. It was then quite unexpected, but for me not so weird, when Miss in her 60s said she liked men with a beard. Wish I could go back now and tell her, so do I. Nothing quite sexy as a beard on a guy. I then perfected the art of the squint during a McDonald's stint, escaping the gloom in the mail-changing room. Now late 94, the first time I saw this guy from the grammar school stripped to his jock, I thought it rude not to glance what's under his pants. My eyes couldn't stop, my eyes were on lock. He had that grammar school voice my co-workers despised, so they gave him the worst job in the kitchen. He was stationed on fries. Every chance I'd be skipping, me on burger flipping, yet it allowed me some spying at grammar guy frying, getting sweaty whilst cooking. I couldn't stop looking at grammar school guys in the flames of my griddle. Just imagine a burger with him in the middle. I wonder what happened to my friend called Gavin. Did he realise his dreams? What kind of life is he having? Me and Gavin were rebels. We were both on a mission to escape where we worked with its workers' lack of ambition. Grunge, indie look, all those drugs that we took. Britpop was alive, 94, 95. Oasis v Blur. Who did you prefer? Me badly turned on seeing him put black eyeliner on. Wanted so much to kiss Gavin, but knew it was wrong. I tried hard to unsee him having sex in his Ford. Him wearing mascara, something his girlfriend adored. Looking back, it seems clear now, I acted deliberately coy, could never show my true feelings for black eyeliner boy. From me as a teen, clever at not being seen, fancying men being called one of them, George and Gavin, all my teenage crushes, my sexy geography teacher. Adrenaline rushes, balls and sports, men in shorts, football with dad, both happy and sad. Dad watching one way, me quite the other. Nothing beats a good tackle when seen undercover. Hiding my smiles down library aisles, men in their jocks in black and white mags. Graffiti school gents, me seen written, murder all fags. See me, see through my eyes, however hard that may be. See me through, no, see through me, no. I'm not that transparent. I'm a body, a complex historied well of senses, emotions, proximities and encounters. A body I've developed to have learnt, resilient being, developing tactics of seeing. I have learned to not look away, but keep looking. I tell you, keep looking, keep seeing, keep being seen, keep seeing back with the knowledge I have now that one day I will find self-acceptance and self-peace. I would go back to forming me and tell him to prolong my stare at the handsome bear and not in the least bit care. Thank you.